So let's begin by settling the body, finding a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. Try to avoid slouching or leaning, but we also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. And then begin to turn away from attending to the environment, moving your awareness inward, constraining it just to the body and mind. Beginning to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. Then, when the mind is more calm, generate a broad and altruistic motivation, wanting to use this time to cultivate constructive states of mind, those states of mind that allow oneself to remain connected to a sense of peace and ease, states of mind that naturally and spontaneously give rise to actions that benefit others, wanting to reduce the influence of states of mind that are not constructive, not beneficial, those that disturb one's own mind, and often give rise to actions that cause harm to others. Thinking that in this way we become more and more beneficial for sentient beings. And then with that motivation, we will engage in a contemplation on drawing ourselves closer to the energy of enlightened mind through the emanation of Buddha Shakyamuni. So we visualize ourselves in a large open space, 6 to 8 feet in front is a large golden throne supported by snow lions, and seated on a lotus, radiant sun, and moon disk is Shakyamuni Buddha. His hair is blue-black. He has red, smiling lips and blue eyes. He wears the saffron robes of a monk. His body emanates an aura of golden light. So we'll take a moment and stabilize the visualization, feeling strongly that through our concentration we invoke the living essence of that mind of enlightenment. Then we generate a mind of refuge. The mind of refuge is based on the recognition of the dangers of samsara, the uncertainties that we face, and also a mind of faith or conviction and trust in the Buddha and his teachings, and the community of practitioners who understand deeply those teachings, turning toward those valid sources of refuge to help us navigate those pitfalls, those concerns. Do your best to recognize the uncertainties of this life and how they generate the need to turn to a valid source of protection, to whatever degree is appropriate for you, to generate that mind of going for refuge. And we generate the mind of bodhicitta, first bringing to mind one person that we know of as struggling, one person who is facing difficulties, painful states, or a situation in the world that opens our heart to suffering. Recognizing that all sentient beings, in one way or another, meet with obstacles again and again, wanting deeply to do something, to be of benefit, to take responsibility for ending the suffering of sentient beings. And with that motivation, we'll recite the seven limb prayer. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were able to abide in equanimity, free of hatred and attachment. May they abide in equanimity. I myself will cause them to abide in equanimity. Please, Guru Deity, grant me blessings to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings had happiness and the causes of happiness. May they have happiness and its causes. I myself will cause them to have happiness and its causes. Please, Guru Deity, grant me blessings to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were free of suffering and its causes. May they be free of suffering and its causes. I myself will cause them to be free of suffering and its causes. Please, Guru Deity, grant me blessings to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were never separated from the happiness of higher rebirth and liberation. May they never be separated from these. I myself will cause them never to be separated from these. Please, Guru Deity, grant me blessings to be able to do this. So pause in the spirit of the seven limbs. And then think that Buddha Shakyamuni, in response to these requests for blessings to carry out these immeasurable thoughts, Buddha Shakyamuni comes to the crown of one's head, facing the same direction, about the size of the palm of one's hand, and happily sends forth streams of white light from his heart. White light enters the crown of one's head, carrying the blessing energy of being able to actualize the four immeasurable thoughts, completely suffusing the body and mind as you engage in that visualization. You can join it with recitation of the Buddhist mantra, Taito Muni Muni Mahamunaye Soha. 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 Taito Muni Muni. Then think that Buddha Shakyamuni melts into a stream of golden light, descending down through the crown of our head, and a tiny replica of Buddha Shakyamuni alights at the heart center. And our mind, our body, and our speech become inseparably one with Buddha Shakyamuni's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind. And try to rest in that sense of inseparability, single pointedly, without distraction. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this meditation, you've actualized that motivation, created positive energy in the mind. That positive energy will ripen in beneficial ways. So think that you offer the fruit of your practice for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking may that positive energy ripen as a cause and condition to eliminate war, conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, any painful inner or outer condition. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dissolved. May I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.